Right, so today I'm making a very long overdue video that I was asked to make on coats for petites. It is now the beginning of February in the UK, which means that we're rapidly coming out of winter into spring, but here it is nonetheless. What I want to do in this video is go through the golden rule for coats and jackets for petites and demonstrate that to you through showing you different lengths of skirts and dresses combined with the different lengths of jackets and coats, and then also show you what these things look like with trousers so you can see my point and what a massive difference it makes to your silhouette and making you feel lovely and tall to the extent that is possible. So let's start with the golden rule. I only realised this when I bought this beautiful coat several years ago from Agnes B, and I wondered why everything looked so good all of a sudden and I felt really gorgeous in it. And I realised it was because of the length of the coat more than anything else. Okay, so the golden rule is just incredibly simple. It's just to buy as long a coat as possible. So I always had coats that came down around to my knee or above my knee. Now I only buy coats which are below my knee. They are harder to find. Every year you have to scour the internet trying to find the few number that are out there. It's got nothing to do with price point. It's just luck and hard work to locate them. So the Holy Grail would be if you could have a midi length skirt or dress like I like to wear, and also have the coat come just where the skirt finishes or an inch or two below. People walking past my window. What that means is you have one uninterrupted line of the coat and you're not cutting your body up into sections, which is what makes you look shorter. This is almost never possible, however, because if you love midi things like me, then your skirt is long, and then in addition it's hard to find a coat which is so long that it comes down actually to your ankles. So what I end up with a lot of the time is just a few inches of my skirt or my dress coming out for the bottom of the coat, but not ideal, but 80% of the way there, and still gives me the effect that I want and is lovely. And you can see that here with these different outfits I have where the skirt or dress is long and flowy. And then what I want to show you in contrast is my coat I have here from American Vintage. I bought it maybe 8 years ago. It's a beautiful coat. It was lovely, but it's a good example here. You can see the way when you're wearing this compared to the longer coats, the way it cuts off your body into different sections and it makes you look shorter. And then I want to show you this example, which is one of the things that I have, which is more knee length or just above the knee, and show you how beautiful that looks with a long coat. The focus again is on the length of the coat. That's the line that your eye is following, and it makes you look like you've got a lot of length to play with and lengthens your legs. So if you can do that, that's wonderful. Right, now lastly, the pinnacle of this look and how you get the most out of it is by having a pair of lovely long flowy trousers on with the long coat. So I've got my Reformation Mason pants here that I've made a whole video on because I'm so obsessed with them, and my mango heels that I've made a whole video on because I'm so obsessed with them. Pair that with a basic black top and a long coat over the top. It looks lovely if it's monochrome, this kind of thing, roughly monochrome. And your eye is just drawn to all of these gorgeous long vertical lines going down your body, which makes you look really feminine, really elegant. This outfit, I would just say, is the easiest formula for if you want to feel elegant and professional and long at work. Basic black top, hopefully cropped and wrap, long flowy black trousers and a long coat with a pair of court shoes. Perfect. Last thing to say on coats is that the little tricks that I've found really help in making you feel longer and more elegant is having ones that either are collarless and have a high collar, or ones where you can pop up the collar without looking too ridiculous in 2007. And again, that creates a longer line here. I like them to be slim cut and not have too big a lapels. I don't like them to have any kind of whatever it's called, double-breastedness or buttons across the front. I'm not a big fan of belts on coats either, and the draping that's at the back, because it adds more bulk to the top of your body and the middle of your body. I just think a coat that has one long line with one set of buttons is the best thing, because that means that these coats are often on the thinner side, and also I think that for some reason on petite women it looks far better to have your coat open so you can see the different levels of your outfit underneath. It does mean that you do risk being cold. The black wool ones one that I have in this video is on the warmer side because of the material. The blue check one isn't as warm, which is where I put into play my master plan that I have discussed in other videos, which is to have one of these alpaca jumpers in between your outfit and your coat so you can get away with being impractical and fashion. Then finally, let's talk jackets. Again, this is not rocket science and it is not complex. What you want is a short jacket. You want a cropped jacket that basically finishes just at the point where your high-waisted bottom would start, whether it's a skirt or a pair of trousers, or if you're wearing a dress, it will cut your body up visually so that you've got the shorter body section and the longer leg section. Now that I found this one in Bash in the sale, I won't be buying any jackets that don't fit with this formula. And again, you'll notice that it's got one line of buttons and it's got quite a high collared neck and one simple line. So the principles from the coats carry through to the jackets. So in conclusion, aside from a few little details I've discussed, the trick essentially is just to have a long coat and a cropped jacket. And once you buy these things, you'll find that you won't be reaching for any of your other things that don't fit those rules because they will just make you look 10 times better. And I hope you enjoyed this, and like and subscribe for more videos. Bye.